Surprisingly, it's a fact that frogs hibernate and estivates. These clever creatures have developed unique survival strategies to cope with changing environments. Estivating frogs, for instance, can primarily be found in dry regions of Africa and South America. When the rains vanish and dry spells drag on, these frogs burrow into the soil to escape the heat. They even shed layers of their skin, creating a protective cocoon that conserves moisture and forms a barrier against the harsh surroundings. Remarkably, while they stay snug and safe, only their noses peek out for breathing. Once the much-awaited rains return, the frogs shed their cozy cocoons and emerge back into the world, ready to leap into action. This astonishing ability not only helps frogs survive extreme conditions, but also highlights their adaptability and resilience in diverse habitats. Discover Brock Lesnar's staggering annual earnings. Did you know that Brock Lesnar, the wrestling superstar with a unique blend of athleticism and charisma, is the highest-paid fighter in WWE, bringing in a jaw-dropping $5 million each year? This remarkable figure is a testament to his popularity and influence within the wrestling world. Since his return to WWE, Lesnar has captivated fans with thrilling matches, often headlining major events like WrestleMania. His ability to blend traditional wrestling skills with an electrifying persona makes him a fan favorite. Beyond the ring, Lesnar's status as a cultural icon boosts his earning potential even further, with endorsement deals and merchandise sales adding to his impressive income. As long as he continues to perform at such a high level, it's clear that Brock Lesnar will remain a prominent figure in WWE, captivating audiences and raking in those millions. Is it really true that Sergel dreamed of Atlantropa? Hermann Sergel, a visionary German architect, had an extraordinary idea in the early 20th century: to dam and drain the Mediterranean Sea. His ambitious plan aimed to create vast farmland and unite Europe and Africa into a single supercontinent called Atlantropa. Imagine transforming the Mediterranean into fertile land. Sergel believed this project would not only boost agriculture, but also provide energy through hydroelectric power. He envisioned a world where people could travel easily between the two continents, breaking down barriers and fostering cooperation. However, despite his grand vision, Sergel faced considerable challenges. The project required monumental engineering feats, and many critics pointed out environmental consequences and geopolitical concerns. Ultimately, Atlantropa remained a dream, never realized. Nevertheless, Sergel's ideas highlight the power of ambitious thinking and the complexities of turning dreams into reality. What if his vision for Atlantropa had come to life? Did you know a cow can crossbreed with a bison? This fascinating hybrid is known as a beefalo. Beefalos are remarkable examples of how diverse animal genetics can be. They inherit traits from both of their parent species, typically showcasing a unique blend in appearance and behavior. While cows and bison belong to different species, their genetic similarities allow them to produce viable offspring. Beefalos often exhibit a sturdy build, with features that may resemble either parent, such as a thicker coat from the bison side. These animals also tend to inherit strong resilience to harsh environments, a quality associated with bison. While beefalos aren't common and usually arise in specific breeding programs, they provide insight into the incredible adaptability of nature. Scientists and animal lovers alike are intrigued by hybrids like the beefalo, as they highlight the extraordinary possibilities within the animal kingdom. What other surprising hybrids do you think exist? Believe it or not, Kanye West is changing sneakers. Kanye West, a superstar in the music industry, has joined forces with Adidas to revolutionize the footwear market. Their collaboration has produced innovative models like the Yeezy Foam Runner, which is made from algae, showcasing a commitment to sustainability. This unique material not only reduces waste, but also pushes the boundaries of what shoes can be. Then there's the Yeezy 450, a model that looks like a moving sculpture, merging art with utility in a way that captures attention. These designs break the mold of traditional sneakers, blending high fashion with eco-friendly practices and pushing us to rethink our approach to style. As the sneaker industry evolves, these groundbreaking models by Kanye and Adidas redefine what footwear can be, making it more than just a fashion statement. It's a movement towards sustainability and creativity. Will more brands follow in their footsteps and adapt to this innovative approach? Is it really true that Hamburg has this many bridges? The answer is a resounding yes. Hamburg, Germany, proudly holds the title for having the highest number of bridges in any city worldwide, with an astonishing total of 302 bridges. This extraordinary feat sets Hamburg apart. Unlike cities known for sprawling highways or vast open spaces, Hamburg's streets are crisscrossed with waterways and canals, creating a unique urban landscape. Many of these bridges are intricate and beautifully designed, adding to the city's charm and character. Walking or biking through the city, locals and visitors alike are treated to stunning views of the waterway, making every trip feel like an adventure. Additionally, the bridges connect different neighborhoods, enhancing community life and mobility. Whether it's a simple footbridge or a grand railway overpass, each bridge tells a story of Hamburg's rich maritime history. So the next time you find yourself in Hamburg, take a moment to appreciate its many bridges and the vital role they play in this vibrant city. Have you ever wondered about colorful arsenic in history? In the 18th and 19th centuries, artists and designers used vibrant arsenic-based pigments, like Scheele's green, to achieve stunning colors in their paintings and wallpapers. These bright hues were not only popular, but also fascinating, yet they hid a dark secret. Homes at that time often had damp conditions, which created the perfect environment for molds to grow on these colorful surfaces. As the molds thrived, they released arsenic-laden gases into the air, leading to chronic poisoning for the inhabitants. Symptoms included persistent headaches, respiratory problems, and fatigue. Imagine living in a home filled with beautiful colors, unaware that your walls might be contributing to your ill health. This hidden danger shows how our love for beauty can sometimes come with unexpected risks. So the next time you admire a stunning historical artwork or wallpaper, remember the toxic truth behind those vibrant colors. Guess what really drives virus survival in Vierusebila? Men living in the remote village of Vierusebila hold a surprising key to understanding how certain viruses can persist in human bodies. Researchers have discovered that these men can transmit an active virus through their sperm, allowing it to linger for months after they were first exposed. This is important because it opens up a whole new avenue for how sexually transmitted diseases can be spread. Unlike typical infections that vanish after a week or two, this virus can remain hidden and dangerous, posing risk to partners long after the original infection. This phenomenon raises critical questions about public health and the need for better awareness in communities affected by such viruses. Understanding how these viruses work might help in creating more effective treatments and prevention strategies. Could these findings lead to breakthroughs in virus research and public health efforts? Let's uncover the truth about Brøndby's circular homes. These unique dwellings in Denmark are more than just architectural wonders. They represent a close-knit community living in harmony with nature. Built in the 1970s, the houses are arranged in 24 perfect circles, each containing 12 cozy homes that foster a sense of togetherness. Imagine waking up surrounded by lush gardens where residents grow their own food, allowing an alternative lifestyle away from the hustle and bustle of city life. Far from being ordinary, these circular homes promote a peaceful retreat where neighbors can socialize and share the joys of gardening and community life. However, residents can only stay from April to October and on weekends, which adds to the charm and exclusivity of this idyllic experience. With such a communal spirit and beautiful surroundings, isn't it fascinating to think about how much life can be enriched by living close to nature? Did you know horses need deep sleep too? While it's true that horses and cows can catch quick naps while standing, they can't skimp on deep REM sleep, which is crucial for their health. Evolution has shaped these majestic animals to adapt to their environments, allowing them to stay alert to predators. However, just like we need to settle down for those deep sleep cycles, horses have to lie down occasionally to truly recharge. They might seem like they can sleep while standing, but they often need that cozy moment on the ground to restore their energy and maintain their well-being. This fascinating sleep pattern not only shows how these animals remain vigilant in the wild, but also highlights the balance they must keep for survival. So next time you see a horse standing peacefully, remember it's just catching some quick Z's, but for deeper rest, it has to hit the ground for some quality shut-eye. Have you ever wondered why sloths swim so fast? Despite their leisurely reputation on land, sloths are quite the surprising athletes in water. These slow-moving mammals can paddle through the water at speeds up to 3 times faster than they can crawl on land. With their long limbs and strong, flexible bodies, sloths are perfectly designed for swimming. Their unique ability allows them to escape predators or move between islands in their forest homes. Interestingly, sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, making them skilled divers as well. They use their long arms to navigate through water, showcasing an unexpected side to their usually laid-back nature. So the next time you picture a sloth lounging in a tree, remember that underneath that sleepy exterior lies a creature ready to glide through the waves with surprising speed. Let's uncover the truth about ancient musical instruments. The oldest known musical instrument is a flute, with a captivating story that stretches back approximately 35,000 years. This incredible artifact was unearthed in a remote cave in Germany, where it was meticulously carved from a bird's bone. Imagine our ancestors equipped with nothing but instinct and creativity, crafting melodies in a world dominated by survival. Their ability to express emotions through music reveals much about the human spirit. This flute is part of a larger collection of prehistoric artifacts that illuminate the culture and creativity of early humans. Rather than solely relying on the sounds of the natural world, they actively produced instruments to create harmonious tunes. Research indicates that music likely played a vital role in social bonding among ancient communities, highlighting our intrinsic desire to connect with others. So the next time you hit play on your favorite song, remember the thousands of years of musical evolution behind it, echoing through generations and serving as a powerful form of expression. This might surprise you. The Lemp Mansion is haunted. Located in St. Louis, this historic house, built in the 1860s by a wealthy brewer, has a darker side that makes it famous across America. The mansion became notorious due to a series of tragic suicides among the Lemp family, with several family members taking their own lives within its walls. Today, it operates as a restaurant and inn, but many visitors claim to encounter supernatural happenings. Guests often report eerie experiences like disembodied footsteps echoing through the halls and the unsettling sound of doors slamming shut unexpectedly. The rich history of the building, combined with these ghostly tales, creates a captivating atmosphere for those brave enough to spend the night. Do you dare to explore the Lemp Mansion and discover its haunted secrets? Guess what really drives a president's fitness? Theodore Roosevelt was not just a leader, he was a man of action. Known for his energetic personality, Roosevelt passionately engaged in physical activities like boxing, judo, and jiu-jitsu. Interestingly, he took up jiu-jitsu primarily to shed some pounds before his election. Imagine the sight of a future president grappling on the mat, sweating it out, all while preparing for the responsibilities of leading a nation. Roosevelt believed that staying physically fit was essential for good leadership. During his presidency, he often encouraged Americans to embrace workouts and outdoor activities, promoting a vigorous lifestyle. His training wasn't just about fun, it reflected his belief that strength and vitality were crucial for tackling the challenges of leadership. This adventurous spirit helped shape the image of the robust, determined leader we remember today. So next time you hear about American presidents, think about the unique ways they prepared for their roles. Did fitness play a bigger part than we realized? Here's a wild fact about China and space. Contrary to popular belief, astronauts can indeed see China from space. This myth likely stems from misunderstandings about the vastness of Earth and the human eye's capabilities. When astronauts look down from the International Space Station, ISS, at an altitude of about 420 kilometers, 261 miles, they can see large cities and features, including the Great Wall of China. However, it might not appear as clearly as you'd expect, because it's often a subtle line that blends into the landscape. Additionally, light pollution can affect visibility, making it harder to spot specific areas at night. Astronauts often share their stunning views, showcasing Earth's beauty and fragility. So next time you hear about China being invisible from space, remember that it's just a myth. Curiosity about our planet's wonders can give us a deeper appreciation for what we see from above. Did you know Jeddah Lighthouse is the tallest in the world? Standing at an impressive 436 feet, the Jeddah Lighthouse, also known as King Abdullah's Lighthouse, proudly claims its title as the tallest lighthouse globally. Located in the bustling port city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, this towering structure opened its doors to the public in 1990 and quickly became an iconic symbol of the city. It features a stunning design that not only serves a practical purpose of guiding ships safely into the harbor, but also represents the rich culture and architectural innovation of the region. Visitors and locals alike admire its beauty, especially at night when it shines brightly, illuminating the coast. As you stroll along the waterfront, you can't help but be captivated by its grandeur. The lighthouse is not just a beacon for sailors. It also draws tourists eager to witness this remarkable feat of engineering. Whether you are interested in architecture, history, or simply stunning views, the Jeddah Lighthouse stands as a testament to human creativity and an essential part of Jeddah's identity. Why does fear make your heart race so fast? When individuals experience fear, their body kicks into high gear, releasing adrenaline, a powerful hormone that prepares you for action. This reaction is known as the fight or flight response. Imagine facing a scary situation, like a bear appearing on a hike. Your heart starts pounding because adrenaline bursts into your bloodstream, signaling your heart to pump faster. This speedier heartbeat delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, making you physically ready to either fight back or flee to safety. It's fascinating how the body responds to threats. This rapid heartbeat is a crucial part of our stress reaction, allowing us to react quickly in emergencies. So next time your heart races during a scary moment, remember that it's your body gearing up for action, helping you tackle challenges head-on or escape potentially dangerous situations. Did Mike Tyson find love in unexpected places? From the boxing ring to the skies, Mike Tyson has a surprising passion for pigeons. He revealed that these birds were the first creatures he truly loved, showing us a unique bond that can exist between humans and animals. Growing up, Tyson spent countless hours caring for his feathered friends, and this devotion evolved into a lifelong passion. He even participates in pigeon competitions, showcasing the incredible skills of his prized birds. In interviews, Tyson has shared that the simple act of caring for pigeons brings him a sense of peace and harmony, a refreshing contrast to his tumultuous life in the spotlight. This connection not only highlights the calming effect pets can have, but also showcases how love can come in many forms, even from small, gentle creatures like pigeons. Could this love story remind us all to appreciate the companionship of animals? What if I told you fog is a cloud on the ground? Fog forms when cool air meets warm, moisture-filled air, leading to tiny water droplets that create a thick veil over the landscape. This fascinating weather phenomenon can turn an ordinary day into a scene from a dream, making you feel like you've stepped into a magical world. Imagine walking through a park where the trees loom like shadowy giants and sounds soften in the mist. Historically, fog has played a significant role in literature and film, adding an eerie atmosphere to tales like those of Sherlock Holmes, where mysterious figures and hidden dangers seem to lurk in the thick haze of Victorian London. It's not just a cool sight. Fog influences our environment, impacting temperatures and even affecting local wildlife. Have you ever wondered how fog can change the way we perceive familiar places? Let's uncover the truth about uncombable hair syndrome. This rare genetic disorder, also called Chavoin coiffables, affects how hair grows, causing it to be dry, frizzy, and incredibly difficult to style. People with this condition often find their hair stands out and resists being combed flat. It typically appears in infancy, and unlike ordinary bedhead, the hair has a unique texture that gives it a wild, untamed look. Researchers believe this disorder is caused by mutations in specific genes responsible for hair structure, leading to the distinct characteristics seen in those with uncombable hair syndrome. While it may sound frustrating, Many who have it embrace their unique hairstyles and even consider them a badge of honor. Although there is no cure yet, understanding this condition helps create awareness and acceptance of diverse hair types. Isn't it fascinating how our genes can create such extraordinary differences in our hair? What if I told you vaccines aren't linked to autism? This misconception began with a fraudulent study published in 1998 by Andrew Wakefield, a former doctor whose credentials were later discredited. The study falsely claimed a connection between the MMR vaccine and autism, sparking widespread fear among parents. Unfortunately, this misinformation spread like wildfire, causing many to hesitate or refuse vaccinations for their children. As a result, we have seen a rise in vaccine-preventable diseases, putting innocent children at risk. In fact, public health experts stress that vaccines are crucial in protecting not only individual children, but also the community by maintaining herd immunity. Numerous studies since then have confirmed that there is no causal link between vaccines and autism, but the shadow of that early claim still looms large. So it's essential to trust validated science and protect our children through vaccination. Believe it or not, slugs have a remarkable sensory system. These intriguing creatures possess 4 nasal structures that help them sniff out a variety of scents in their environment. This ability is crucial for finding food, as slugs mainly dine on plants and decaying matter. But that's not all. Slugs also sport 2 pairs of tentacles that enhance their senses even further. The upper pair, known for taste and smell, allows slugs to navigate their surroundings like pros, while the lower pair helps them sense touch and light. With such an advanced sensory setup, slugs aren't just slimy blobs. They're adept foragers that interact with their world in complex ways. So the next time you spot a slug sliding along a garden path, remember they're equipped with a surprising sensory toolkit that helps them thrive in their environment. Isn't nature amazing? Hard to believe, but circles are real in Algeria. Recently, Google Earth revealed a mysterious pattern of circles scattered across the Algerian desert, which many initially assumed were just digital glitches. However, researchers soon discovered these formations are genuine and stretch for miles in a straight line. This revelation ignited a wave of theories. Some speculated about alien activity or ancient civilizations, while others pondered over their purpose. The excitement grew as explorers and historians alike inspected the area. Eventually, it was traced back to early oil exploration efforts in the region. Workers would dig test wells in circular patterns to identify potential oil deposits, leaving behind these intriguing reminders of industrial activity. While they may not be extraterrestrial landmarks, these circles remind us of the intersection between nature and human engineering. What other surprises might the desert hold? Believe it or not, a googol is a real number. This astonishing concept refers to a massive quantity represented by 1 followed by 100 zeros, specifically written as 10-100. It's more than just a fun fact. It serves as a reference point in mathematics when tackling discussions about extremely large quantities. The idea of a googol can lead us into fascinating realms of numbers, helping us explore the limits of our numerical comprehension. Imagine the size of a googol compared to everyday numbers. It's so enormous that if you tried to write it out on paper, it would fill up pages and pages. This can open doors to deeper topics like infinity, exponential growth, and how we relate to incredibly large scales in our universe. So when grappling with enormous statistics, whether about galaxies, atoms, or even the internet, a googol stands tall, reminding us just how vast numbers can truly be. Can you believe how civet coffee is made? This unique brew, known as Kopi Luwak, is produced from coffee beans that have a rather unusual journey. The process begins in the forests of Southeast Asia, where civets, small nocturnal mammals, eat coffee cherries. As the cherries digest in the civet's stomach, their specialized enzymes partially ferment the beans, enhancing their flavor. Once the civet excretes the undigested beans, farmers collect them, clean them thoroughly, and then roast them into a delightful coffee. The resulting brew is celebrated for its smooth and rich taste, often described as one of the most luxurious cups of coffee you can find. However, this gourmet coffee comes with controversy. Ethical concerns arise from the treatment of civets in some production methods, where they're kept in captivity and fed a restricted diet. Despite that, true coffee lovers still rave about Kopi Luwak's distinct character. So would you dare to try a cup of civet coffee? Did you know dogs can inherit money? It might sound surprising, but around 1 million dogs in the United States are named as heirs in their owners' wills. This trend highlights the strong bond between pets and their humans. People are increasingly recognizing that their furry friends deserve financial support even after they pass on. By leaving money or property to their dogs through trusts or wills, pet owners ensure their beloved companions can enjoy a comfortable life filled with food, healthcare, and love. Some pet owners even set up elaborate arrangements for their pets, including special guardians or caretakers. This approach not only reflects affection, but also legal rights, making it possible for dogs to receive funds for their care. As society evolves, we see more people considering their pets as family members, leading to this remarkable development in estate planning. Isn't it heartwarming to think about pets living pampered lives even when their human companions are gone? Discover the hilarious side of deep-sea diving. When deep-sea divers use helium-rich gas for breathing at great depths, it creates a surprising effect on their voices. Instead of the deep, booming sounds we might expect, divers often sound like cartoon characters, making their underwater communications quite amusing. This voice distortion arises because helium is lighter than the nitrogen we typically breathe, altering the sound's pitch. While this humorous twist adds a lighthearted element to their mission, it doesn't distract from the serious work these divers do in marine exploration. They conduct vital research on coral reefs, study underwater ecosystems, and recover objects from the ocean floor. So the next time you hear a diver giggling through their helium-filled voice, remember they're not just having fun, they're engaged in essential ocean work. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as gas can change our perception? Guess what really drives luxury and sustainability? A prince in Abu Dhabi has taken the concept of eco-friendly vehicles to a whole new level by commissioning a custom-made Mercedes-Benz. This isn't just any car. It features an incredibly powerful engine that can rocket from 0 to 100 km/h in under 2 seconds. Imagine the thrill of that speed. What's even more impressive is that this luxurious machine runs on biofuel, proving that high performance and environmental consciousness can go hand in hand. This remarkable blend of cutting-edge technology and sustainability showcases not only the prince's taste for opulence, but also his commitment to a cleaner planet. As automakers around the world continue to innovate, this stunning vehicle sets a dazzling example of how we can enjoy luxury while prioritizing our environment. Can you picture yourself behind the wheel of this groundbreaking car? This might surprise you. Underwater black holes exist. These mysterious formations, similar to their cosmic cousins in space, are actually compact vortices that can trap anything that ventures too close. Imagine swirling water that pulls in fish, debris, and even submarines, all while remaining largely undetected. Some of these underwater black holes can grow to an astounding 93 miles in diameter, making them enormous hidden dangers lurking beneath the ocean's surface. Their detection is tricky, as they often blend in seamlessly with surrounding waters, obscuring the peril they pose. Scientists are still studying these vortices to understand their behavior and impact on marine life. Thanks to advanced technology, we are beginning to unveil the secrets of these underwater phenomena. With their ability to create powerful currents, underwater black holes are not just curious scientific enigmas. They significantly influence ocean dynamics. As explorers continue to investigate the depths, will we find more of these secretive whirlpools hiding in the ocean's embrace? What happens when your plane loses pressure? Rapid depressurization in aircraft or spacecraft can be alarming, especially because it can lead to a dangerous condition called hypoxia. Hypoxia occurs when your body doesn't get enough oxygen to function properly. Think about it. As altitude increases, the air pressure drops, and so does the amount of available oxygen. In situations where there's a sudden loss of cabin pressure, like during a malfunction, the body's oxygen supply rapidly depletes. This can cause symptoms that range from dizziness and confusion to severe loss of consciousness. It's crucial to understand that pilots and astronauts are trained to handle such emergencies. Aircraft are equipped with oxygen systems that can kick in, providing supplemental oxygen to keep everyone alert and safe. Certain strategies, including descending to lower altitudes quickly, help restore oxygen levels before serious effects occur. Staying calm and knowing what to do can make all the difference when the unexpected happens. Have you ever wondered why Subway is everywhere? Subway has more restaurant locations than any other fast food chain, making it a giant in the fast food industry. Known for its fresh ingredients and custom sandwiches, this brand has managed to open thousands of shops across the globe, dominating urban landscapes and gas stations alike. What sets Subway apart is its ability to cater to health-conscious consumers, allowing shoppers to build their sandwiches with a variety of veggies, lean meats, and whole-grain breads. This appeal undoubtedly helped the company achieve its impressive reach, as many people crave healthier options on the go. Whether you're in a small town or a big city, there's likely a Subway nearby, tempting you with the chance to create your perfect meal. So the next time you're looking for a quick bite, think about how this sandwich chain has changed the way we think about fast food. Here's what actually happens when you use scent therapy. This innovative product combines practical hygiene with scent therapy, transforming your bathroom experience into a refreshing retreat. Imagine stepping into a space that not only feels clean, but smells divine. The product releases delightful aromas while ensuring everything stays hygienic, effectively neutralizing unpleasant odors. As you wash your hands, soothing scents like lavender or eucalyptus wrap around you, creating a mini escape. This dual action not only helps you feel fresh, but also lifts your mood, making even mundane bathroom visits enjoyable. Studies have shown that pleasing scents can reduce stress and enhance relaxation, turning your restroom into a wellness zone. Whether you're at home or in a public restroom, this blend of cleanliness and fragrance creates a better atmosphere for everyone. What if your daily routines could feel more luxurious and less ordinary? Believe it or not, your brain hides a blind spot. This fascinating quirk happens because our eyes can't see everything at once. You have a blind spot where your optic nerve connects to your retina, and in that tiny area, there are no light-sensitive cells. But don't worry, your brain cleverly compensates for this gap in your vision by filling it in with surrounding visual information and using signals from your other eye. If you want to see your own blind spot, there's a fun and easy test you can try. Focus on a stationary object, like a dot on a piece of paper, while slowly moving another object, like a pencil, across your field of vision. At a certain point, that moving object will disappear from your sight. This everyday magic shows just how adaptable our brains are at making sense of the world, even with little blind spots. Did you know the world's longest palindrome? This impressive word, saipuakopias, hails from Finland and translates to soapstone vendor. Palindromes are special because they remain unchanged whether read forwards or backwards, and this one takes the crown. It's not just a fun word. It has captured the hearts of language lovers and puzzle enthusiasts around the globe. The Finnish language is known for its unique structure, and this palindrome showcases its playful side. Imagine saying a word that sounds the same no matter which direction you read it. People often enjoy challenging themselves to create palindromes or find new ones, making this word an exciting piece of linguistic trivia. Whether you're a wordsmith or just curious about languages, saipuakopias is a delightful example of how playful language can be. So, what's your favorite palindrome? Have you ever experienced a Finnish sauna? In Finland, saunas are more than just a place to relax. They are a key part of the culture. Imagine unwinding after a long day in a cozy 3-star hotel sauna, where the warm steam envelops you, helping to melt away stress. This hotel not only offers comfortable accommodations, but also invites guests to experience this beloved tradition. In Finnish culture, saunas are typically used for relaxation, socializing, and even as a space for important discussions. The soothing heat opens pores, promotes circulation, and can even aid in muscle recovery. Many Finnish people visit the sauna regularly, sometimes even weekly. Enjoying a sauna in a hotel not only gives you a taste of local customs, but also offers many health benefits. So if you find yourself in Finland, don't miss the chance to experience this unique and rejuvenating aspect of Finnish life. Guess what really drives San Marino's history? The Republic of San Marino is believed to have the oldest constitution in the world, dating back to 8 October 1600. This remarkable document, known as the Statutes of 1600, is a collection of 6 books written in Latin, and it lays the foundation for the country's legal and political system. These statutes were crafted to promote fairness and stability in governance, which was crucial at a time when many regions were in turmoil. San Marino, nestled in the Italian countryside, prides itself on being a tiny beacon of democracy, and its constitution reflects that spirit. The statutes not only embody the rule of law, but also showcase the values of freedom and independence, which have been preserved for over 4 centuries. How cool is it that such an ancient document continues to guide the lives of San Marino's citizens today? Prepare to be amazed by the Real Kakamura Football Club's record. In 2023, this team faced a truly challenging season, achieving a staggering 22 losses in all its matches. Despite their best efforts, they struggled to find victory, ending each game with heavy defeats. On average, they conceded over 5 goals per match, making it a tough year for players and fans alike. Their most shocking moment came during a game against the Salmon Warriors, where they suffered a jaw-dropping 14-0 loss. This performance not only secured their reputation for a rough season, but also sparked discussions about what went wrong. Was it the team's strategy, injuries, or simply facing stronger opponents? As the season drew to a close, Kakamura's loyal supporters wondered how the club could turn things around and start fresh in the next season. Can they bounce back from this uphill battle? What if I told you no clock is perfectly accurate? It may sound surprising, but every clock on Earth has its flaws. While metrologists, the scientists who study measurement, utilize advanced technology to achieve remarkable precision in timekeeping, they still face limits. Even atomic clocks, which are the gold standard for accuracy, can experience tiny discrepancies. In fact, to maintain a global standard for time, experts compile a global average time from the measurements reported by various national laboratories. This ensures we're all synchronized as closely as possible, but it highlights how our quest for precise timekeeping is an ongoing challenge. So next time you check the time, remember that even the most advanced clocks have a little wiggle room when it comes to accuracy. Isn't it fascinating how our understanding of time is continually evolving? Discover the stunning name behind Taiwan's beauty. Known as Formosa, Taiwan got its name from Portuguese explorers in the 16th century. The name Formosa translates to beautiful, perfectly capturing the island's breathtaking landscapes and vibrant culture. With lush mountains, stunning coastlines, and lively cities, Taiwan is a treasure trove of natural wonders and rich history. The Portuguese, enchanted by its beauty, gave it this name, and it has resonated through centuries. Today, Taiwan is famous not just for its scenery, but also for its delicious food, friendly people, and fascinating mix of traditional and modern influences. From bustling night markets to serene tea plantations, every corner of the island tells a story. Isn't it amazing to think that such a lovely name stemmed from explorers who marveled at its charm? Taiwan truly lives up to its name, inviting adventurers to explore its beauty. What if I told you about Arizona's magnificent fall? This stunning geological formation, known as the Grand Canyon, was sculpted over millions of years through the relentless power of erosion. The Colorado River worked tirelessly, carving deep into the rock layers and revealing breathtaking vistas of colors and textures. Visitors from around the world are drawn to this natural wonder, which showcases the Earth's history like an open book. In order to protect its delicate ecosystem and preserve its beauty, access to certain areas has been limited, ensuring that future generations can experience its splendor. The Grand Canyon is not just a tourist hotspot, it's a vital habitat for various species and an essential part of Native American heritage. So whether you're hiking along the rim or gazing at the stars above, the awe-inspiring beauty and rich history of the canyon invite you to connect with nature in a profound way. Have you ever visited this iconic landmark? Did you know that Frostbite Falls has quirky charm? This fictional town in Minnesota is the whimsical home of the iconic cartoon characters Rocky and Bullwinkle. Created in the late 1950s, these beloved characters captured the hearts of audiences with their hilarious adventures and clever storytelling. They introduced us to a world filled with zany villains and unforgettable catchphrases. In a delightful twist, the local newspaper in Frostbite Falls is called the Pika-Yoon Intelligence, a playful nod to Pikachu that humorously suggests a focus on trivial matters. This adds to the town's quirky charm. Rocky, the flying squirrel, and Bullwinkle, the moose, not only entertained kids but also brought laughter to adults, making them true pop culture icons. Their humor and chemistry continue to resonate today, showing that great storytelling can cross generations and keep spirits high. What's not to love about their adventures? Believe it or not, guilt can shape our future. A fascinating study by the University of Iowa discovered that when 2-year-old children displayed feelings of guilt after playing with toys designed to break, they showed fewer behavioral issues as they grew older. This unexpected connection suggests that emotional responses, like guilt, are more than just feelings. They're key factors that help shape our future behaviors. When toddlers recognize their actions can cause damage or disappointment, they learn to empathize and understand the impact of their behavior on others. This ability to reflect on their actions can guide them toward making better choices as they grow up. In a world where understanding feelings is crucial, this research emphasizes the importance of fostering emotional awareness in children. Encourage open conversations about emotions. Could this lead to happier, more responsible adults in the future? Can technology really change camel racing in Qatar? Camel racing in the Middle East has taken a futuristic turn, especially in Qatar, where robots are now the star jockeys. This might sound unbelievable, but it's true. These small androids, designed with high-tech features, ride alongside camels during the races, ensuring that owners can communicate directly with their animals from a distance. The use of robots not only makes the racing event more exciting, but it also allows for greater fairness and safety. In the past, human jockeys, often young children, faced serious risks in this sport. Now with these small robotic riders, camels receive commands without the inherent dangers to human participants. The technology helps enhance the performance of these well-trained camels, as the jockeys can direct them more effectively throughout the race. As camel racing evolves, this blend of tradition and innovation showcases how cultures can adapt to modern advancements while celebrating their rich heritage. Isn't it fascinating to see how tradition meets technology in such unique ways? Ever thought about charging devices with nature's power? The water lily turbine is an innovative portable charger that harnesses wind and water power to generate electricity. Imagine being outdoors, enjoying nature, and still having the ability to keep your devices charged. This clever device operates by using the flow of water and the push of the wind, making it an eco-friendly alternative for all your charging needs. What sets the water lily turbine apart is its ease of use. Simply place it in a stream or near a breezy spot and let nature do the work. As it spins, the turbine captures energy, turning it into electricity that can charge smartphones, cameras, and more. Perfect for camping trips, hiking adventures, or even emergency situations. The water lily turbine empowers users to stay connected without relying on traditional power sources. It's a fantastic blend of technology and nature, showcasing how innovative solutions can lead to sustainable living. Isn't it exciting to think that nature can help keep our devices powered? Discover the secrets of the Book of Kells. This renowned illuminated manuscript is housed at Trinity College Library in Dublin, a treasure trove of knowledge since its establishment in 1592. The Book of Kells is famous for its intricate artwork and vibrant colors, showcasing the incredible craftsmanship of medieval monks. As you explore the library, you'll encounter over 6 million books, making it one of the largest collections in the world. One standout feature is the Long Room, which boasts towering shelves filled with ancient texts and stunning marble busts of great scholars. This breathtaking space feels like stepping back in time, inspiring countless visitors seeking to connect with history and literature. Whether you're an avid reader or just curious, the library's rare artifacts and the beauty of the Book of Kells are sure to leave you fascinated. What will you discover in this incredible literary haven? Prepare to be amazed by the pratfall effect. This fascinating psychological phenomenon reveals that people often find those who make small mistakes, like spilling coffee or tripping, more attractive and likable. It turns out that a little imperfection can make someone seem more relatable and genuine. In fact, studies have shown that highly competent individuals, when they occasionally fumble, become even more endearing to others. This explains why famous celebrities who humorously acknowledge their blunders often enjoy a bigger fan base. It seems that showing vulnerability helps us connect on a personal level. In a world that sometimes feels polished and perfect, the pratfall effect reminds us that it's our flaws that often bring us together. So next time you make a mistake, don't sweat it. It could make you more charming in the eyes of others. Guess what really drives wild horses to stay alert? These magnificent animals have an extraordinary sleep strategy that keeps them safe in the wild. Unlike humans, wild horses can't afford to sleep deeply for long periods due to predators lurking nearby. Instead, they take turns resting, allowing at least one horse to keep watch while the others snooze. This clever system works like a well-oiled team, with some horses napping while others stay vigilant, scanning the horizon for any signs of danger, like wolves or mountain lions. This cooperative behavior not only helps protect the herd, but also strengthens social bonds among the horses. When one horse signals that it's time to rest, others will take their turn, ensuring they all get enough sleep, which is critical for their health and energy. So next time you see a wild horse, remember, behind that calm exterior is a smart and strategic creature balancing rest with safety. Isn't nature fascinating? Believe it or not, cocktail umbrellas hide a secret. These charming little decorations, often seen perched on fruity drinks, have a quirky twist that might surprise you. If you carefully unwrap the white paper tube inside the umbrella, you'll often discover a snippet of Chinese newspaper. This delightful detail not only adds an element of surprise to your drink, but also highlights a fascinating part of global trade. The umbrellas themselves are mass-produced in factories, primarily in China, where they are assembled by hand before making their way to bartenders around the world. The inclusion of newspaper snippets is a creative way to use leftover materials, giving a fun flair to your beverage. So next time you sip on a tropical cocktail, take a moment to consider the journey of that tiny umbrella and the interesting story it tells about global connections and the art of making drinks a bit more festive. What if I told you about King Charles II's potion? This infamous concoction, known as the King's Drops, had some pretty bizarre ingredients. Crafted from powdered human skulls and a moss called usnea, this mixture was thought to cure all sorts of ailments, especially troubling issues like nosebleeds and epilepsy. During the 17th century, medicine often mixed the mystical with the scientific, and people believed that these unusual ingredients had healing properties. King Charles II himself was known for his eccentricity and willingness to try almost anything for his health. It's hard to believe that such practices were accepted in those times, reflecting a world where superstition often guided medical choices. While we now understand medicine much better, this potion is a reminder of a time when the line between science and magic was decidedly blurry. Isn't it fascinating to see how far we've come? Here's what actually happens when you hold a salmon. In the United Kingdom, it's against the law to act suspiciously while holding a salmon. This peculiar rule is part of the Salmon Act of 1986, which was originally created to prevent illegal fishing practices. Imagine walking through a park with a salmon in hand and getting questioned by a police officer because you seem a bit shifty. This law reflects how diverse cultural norms can shape unique legal codes. While the chances of getting arrested for this particular offense are very low, it serves as a reminder of how lighthearted and sometimes downright odd legal regulations can be. Such quirks add a splash of color to the various laws that govern everyday life. This law may seem bizarre, but it sparks curiosity about other unusual regulations around the world. What other strange laws have you heard of? Did you know Confucius had just 72 exceptional students? Confucius, one of the most influential philosophers, gathered numerous students during his lifetime, teaching them principles of ethics, politics, and morality. Out of this large group, only 72 truly mastered his ideas and teachings, demonstrating extraordinary ability and dedication. These scholars didn't just absorb information, they engaged deeply with Confucius's thoughts, honing their skills to become leaders in their own right. Their commitment to learning and applying his philosophies helped shape the foundation of Confucianism, which emphasizes virtue, respect for tradition, and the importance of education. These 72 individuals became beacons of wisdom, ensuring that Confucius's teachings would resonate through generations. This remarkable achievement underscores the power of focused dedication and the lasting impact of effective mentorship in education. Have you ever thought about what it takes to truly master a subject? You won't believe this about colonial America. In a time when slavery was widespread, some enslaved individuals found a glimmer of hope through the legal system. If they managed to navigate the complexities of court rules, they had the chance to fight for their freedom. Although the odds were stacked against them, a successful ruling could change everything, granting them not only liberty, but also citizenship. This was no small feat, as the legal process was often skewed in favor of slaveholders. Interestingly, many of those who triumphed in court were given the last name freeman, symbolizing their new status. The legal battles fought by these brave individuals highlight the struggle for rights and identity during a dark time in history. Learning about these stories can help us appreciate the resilience and courage it took to challenge the systems of oppression. What motivates people to fight for freedom even when the odds are against them? Discover the shocking size of Bingham Canyon Mine. This massive excavation site in Utah is not just big, it's a jaw-dropping marvel of engineering and nature. Stretching over 1 kilometer deep and 4 kilometers wide, Bingham Canyon is the largest open-pit copper mine in the world. When you look at it, you might think a giant spoon has scooped a giant chunk out of the earth. This impressive size allows mining companies to extract copper, gold, and other precious metals, providing vital resources for everyday products, from electrical wiring to electronics. The mine is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and plays a significant role in Utah's economy, employing thousands of workers. However, creating such a vast excavation also raises questions about environmental impacts and sustainability. How do we balance resource extraction with preserving our planet's beauty? What if I told you about a balloon showdown? In a bizarre incident in the Czech Republic, a person decided to launch weather balloons into the sky, sparking quite the unexpected reaction. As these balloons floated higher, they caught the attention of local authorities. Concerned that these could be potential threats, officials used a combination of radio communication and even firearms to intercept the balloons. Imagine the scene: a sunny day, balloons in the air, and law enforcement mobilizing to protect the skies. This unusual event raises questions about how we respond to things that may seem innocent, like weather balloons. Why did it escalate to such a degree? It highlights the balance between safety and understanding, especially in our increasingly complex world. So the next time you see a balloon, remember they might not always be as harmless as they look. Walgreens turned a loophole into massive growth. Back in the day, Walgreens started as a tiny pharmacy chain with just 20 stores. However, savvy executives discovered a legal loophole that allowed them to expand rapidly. By cleverly using this tactic, they increased their footprint to over 400 stores across the country. This strategic move wasn't just about numbers. It responded to the growing demand for accessible medicinal products. As more people sought convenient places to purchase their medications, Walgreens positioned itself as a trusted option. This growth was pivotal in transforming Walgreens from a local pharmacy into a recognized national brand. Today, when you think of picking up a prescription or some everyday health items, Walgreens is likely one of the first names that comes to mind, showcasing just how far a smart business strategy can take a company. Did you know about China's stone forest? This incredible natural wonder, located in the Yunnan region, showcases towering rock formations that look just like petrified trees. Known as Shilin, or the stone forest, These fascinating structures have been shaped by millions of years of erosion, creating a mesmerizing landscape that draws visitors from around the globe. Imagine walking through a vast labyrinth of limestone pillars, some reaching heights of over 30 meters, as you explore the area's unique geological features. The formations are not just beautiful, they also hold cultural significance for the local Sani people, who see them as sacred sites filled with legends and stories. Many trails wind through this enchanting forest, offering plenty of opportunities to capture stunning photographs and learn about the region's history. The Shilin Stone Forest is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which highlights its importance and uniqueness. Whether you're a nature lover, a geology enthusiast, or simply looking for an adventure, the Stone Forest is a must-see destination. Ready to explore? What drove an Egyptian pilot to crash his plane? In 1999, an act of revenge led to a catastrophic event that shocked the world. The Egyptian pilot, motivated by personal grievances, deliberately crashed his aircraft, resulting in the heartbreaking loss of 217 lives, including passengers and crew members. The tragedy occurred during a flight operated by Egypt Air, which was on its way from New York City to Cairo. Investigators found that the pilot had been struggling with emotional and psychological issues, which contributed to his distressing decision to endanger so many lives. The crash raised serious questions about airline safety protocols, mental health screening for pilots, and the support available for airline professionals facing personal challenges. In the aftermath, regulatory agencies worldwide began to reconsider how they evaluate pilots, aiming to prevent such tragedies from occurring again. The incident remains a poignant reminder of the fragile nature of life and the immense responsibility that comes with piloting an aircraft. Could better mental health resources have made a difference? Did you know that gold is called God's currency? This shiny metal has held its value for thousands of years, making it a favorite among people and cultures worldwide. Gold's unique characteristics set it apart from other materials. Unlike currencies that can lose value due to inflation or government decisions, gold's worth remains steady because it's rare and durable. For over 5,000 years, empires and individuals alike have sought gold for trading, jewelry, and even storing wealth. From ancient Egyptians who crafted stunning artifacts to modern investors who consider gold a hedge against economic uncertainty, its appeal is undeniable. Even today, many people see gold as a safeguard for their future, thinking it will retain its value long into the future. With its rich history and continued relevance, isn't it fascinating how one element can connect generations and cultures? Uncover the secret of Soviet mind control radar. Towards the end of the Cold War, the Soviet Union revealed a fascinating yet chilling technological feat, an over-the-horizon radar system. This powerful radar was designed to detect incoming threats from great distances, but its impact extended far beyond military purposes. Many people believed that it caused interference with global electronics, leading to bizarre disruptions around the world. Some speculated that this radar system was not just about defense, but was part of a more sinister agenda, possibly even linked to mind control experiments. These theories captured the imagination of conspiracy enthusiasts and researchers alike, sparking debates about whether it was a tool of manipulation. While the exact intentions behind this technology remain shrouded in mystery, it's clear that this ambitious project influenced our understanding of surveillance and control. What do you think? Was it simply a defensive measure, or was there more beneath the surface? Ever wondered if your lips have a secret identity? Believe it or not, lip prints are just as unique as fingerprints. Each person has different patterns of grooves, lines, and textures on their lips, making it possible to identify individuals based on these characteristics. This uniqueness is surprising even among identical twins, who may share similar features but have distinct lip prints. In forensic science, this fascinating trait can be used in a practice called coloscopy, helping investigators piece together evidence in criminal cases. While lip print analysis may not be as common as fingerprint identification, it holds potential for enhancing crime-solving techniques. Can you imagine solving a mystery with just a simple kiss mark? As technology and forensics evolve, The world of lip prints could soon become a vital tool in uncovering the truth. Uncover the chilling secrets of Caltrans worker. McRae Edwards was not your typical construction worker. While he was busy building highways in California, he was also hiding a dark secret. Edwards, a serial killer, preyed on innocent victims and buried their bodies beneath the very roads he helped construct. This horrifying act raises unsettling questions about how many more victims might still lie undiscovered under California's highways. Edwards managed to evade detection for years, and his gruesome legacy may still haunt the state. Imagine driving along a well-traveled road, completely unaware that a hidden past lurks beneath the pavement. As authorities continue to investigate cold cases linked to him, the fear lingers that additional victims remain unaccounted for. The story of McRae Edwards is a chilling reminder that the most ordinary places can hold dark secrets. How safe do we really feel on the roads we travel every day? Hard to believe, but kids drank wine in France. Until 1956, French school children were actually allowed to enjoy wine and beer during their lunch breaks. This surprising practice was rooted in cultural traditions where moderate alcohol consumption was seen as a normal part of life. Parents often believed that a small amount of wine could even aid digestion. However, as concerns about health and safety increased, the French government decided to amend this law. The aim was clear: promote better health in schools and protect children from the potential harms of alcohol. This shift reflected changing attitudes towards alcohol and the importance of safeguarding young minds and bodies. Now, French lunches focus on nourishing meals without the inclusion of alcohol, marking a significant cultural shift in how society views drinking among minors. Can you imagine kids today enjoying a glass of wine with their school lunch? You won't believe this about detectives and magnifying glasses. While we often picture detectives solving mysteries like Sherlock Holmes with a trusty magnifying glass in hand, the truth is quite different. In real-world crime scene investigations, these iconic tools aren't commonly used as they are in movies and books. Instead, forensic experts rely on advanced technology and scientific methods to gather evidence. Tools like digital cameras, forensic light sources, and chemical analysis provide a clearer and more reliable view of crime scenes. Magnifying glasses might be handy for examining small details, but they fall short compared to the sophisticated equipment that modern detectives use today. So the next time you think of a detective story, remember that the reality of crime solving is much more about technology than it is about that classic magnifying glass. Is it really true that sweet tea started in South Carolina? Absolutely. Sweet tea is more than just a drink. It's a Southern tradition that has captured hearts and taste buds alike. Originating in the charming state of South Carolina, this delightful beverage turns your ordinary tea into a sweet ritual. The first commercial tea farm in the USA was established right here, showcasing the region's passion for this refreshing drink. Typically brewed with plenty of sugar and served over ice, sweet tea is a must-have at family gatherings, barbecues, and picnics throughout the South. Its rich flavor and sugary goodness make it the perfect complement to savory dishes. Moreover, South Carolina's deep-rooted tea culture continues to shape culinary practices, ensuring sweet tea remains an iconic symbol of hospitality and warmth. So next time you sip on a glass of this delightful drink, remember its historic roots in South Carolina. Is it really true that lightning strikes are so deadly? The odds of being struck by lightning stand at about 1 in 500,000. Surprisingly, men make up around 80% of lightning-related fatalities. This shocking statistic often relates to outdoor activities like golfing or hiking during storms, which significantly elevate the risk. It may sound strange, but those who survive lightning strikes can experience unusual effects, including bizarre burns, memory loss, and even changes in personality. Imagine being hit by such a powerful force of nature and emerging with a different outlook on life. Safety experts remind us that storms can be unpredictable, so it's essential to seek shelter and avoid risky behaviors during inclement weather. Next time a storm rolls in, think twice before heading outdoors and remember the incredible power of lightning. How will you stay safe in a storm? Norway boasts the world's largest stave church. This stunning architectural gem, known as the Heddlestave Church, dates back to the early 13th century. Standing tall and proud, it showcases a unique design made entirely of wooden posts, or staves, which create its distinctive frame. The church, with its intricate carvings and Viking-inspired motifs, serves as a beautiful reminder of Norway's rich history and craftsmanship. Visitors marvel at its impressive structure, which combines medieval architecture with a spiritual essence. The Heddlestave Church not only attracts tourists, but also researchers eager to learn about traditional building techniques used in its construction. As you step inside, the warm ambiance invites you to imagine a time when people gathered here for worship and community events. Today, it stands as a symbol of cultural heritage and architectural ingenuity. Explore its fascinating history and discover what makes this church a beloved landmark. Why does such a historic place hold so much meaning for locals and visitors alike? Why do emperor penguins dive deeper than anyone else? These remarkable birds are champions of underwater exploration, capable of holding their breath for an astonishing 18 minutes. While diving, they can plunge to depths of 550 meters, which is about the height of 2 football fields stacked on top of each other. To achieve this, emperor penguins have a unique respiratory system that allows them to conserve oxygen. Their bodies also store a higher quantity of myoglobin, a protein that carries oxygen in muscles, letting them stay underwater longer. These adaptations help them catch their favorite meals, like fish, squid, and krill, without the need to surface frequently. Plus, when they dive, they use a combination of powerful strokes with their wings, which act like flippers, making them agile swimmers. So the next time you think about penguins, remember how incredible their diving skills truly are. Is it really true that your skin renews every month? Absolutely. The human body is an incredible marvel, and one of its amazing features is how quickly the skin regenerates. The outer layer, known as the epidermis, performs a full makeover every 28 days. This rapid process involves shedding old skin cells and replacing them with fresh, new ones. Why is this so important? Well, our skin serves as a crucial barrier, guarding us against infections and external threats like pollutants and harmful UV rays from the sun. Imagine the tiny cells working diligently to keep us safe without us even noticing. As we age, or if our skin suffers damage, this natural regeneration slows down, making it even more vital to care for our skin. A healthy diet, hydration, and sunscreen can work wonders. So next time you notice a cut healing or a glow after skincare, remember your skin is doing some serious behind-the-scenes work. What if I told you martial arts can break concrete? In the world of extreme martial arts, practitioners push their physical limits by performing mind-blowing techniques that involve breaking sturdy materials like boards and concrete blocks. These skilled athletes showcase incredible strength and agility through flying kicks, mid-air spins, and powerful punches. Each movement requires intense training, precision, and a deep understanding of body mechanics. While some might think this is just a spectacle, it's actually a testament to the dedication and discipline of martial artists. They combine speed, technique, and a fierce mental focus to execute these impressive feats. Whether they are in a dojo or at a live competition, the spectacle of someone shattering a concrete block with a single kick is both thrilling and inspiring. Have you ever thought about the hard work behind such amazing performances? Guess what really drives stair-climbing robots? The Microbatic Ascender is revolutionizing how we think about cleaning our spaces. This amazing robotic device can autonomously climb stairs, tackling multiple floors without needing any human help. Imagine a robot that can navigate those pesky steps while efficiently cleaning carpets or floors. Equipped with advanced sensors and smart algorithms, the Microbatic Ascender expertly assesses its surroundings, identifying obstacles and adjusting its path as needed. Whether it's a home, office, or public space, this clever invention saves time and effort for everyone. Users can set cleaning schedules or monitor progress from their smartphones, making it super convenient. These robots not only help keep our environments tidy, but also pave the way for smarter technology in our daily lives. Who wouldn't want a little robot helper making chores easier? Here's a wild fact about the Great Green Wall. This ambitious initiative is transforming the landscape of Africa by creating an incredible 8,000-kilometer-long barrier of trees across the Sahel region. What started as a dream to combat desertification is now a reality aimed at halting the relentless march of the Sahara Desert. By planting millions of trees, this project not only seeks to stop the sand from swallowing up fertile land, but also fights against drought and enhances food security for millions of people living in these regions. The Great Green Wall is more than just a line of trees. It's a bold movement to restore ecosystems while helping local communities adapt to climate change. Picture vibrant greenery where there once was dry, barren soil. Wouldn't it be amazing to witness such a transformation in our lifetime? Did you know owls have 3 eyelids? This fascinating feature helps these incredible birds see and stay healthy in their environments. When owls blink, their upper eyelid closes downward, helping to keep their eyes clear from debris. But that's not all. The lower eyelid comes into play when they sleep, securely shielding their eyes while resting. The third eyelid, called the nictitating membrane, performs a vital role too. It sweeps across the eye, providing protection from dust and other particles, while also keeping their eyeballs moist. This special adaptation is key for owls, especially since they are nocturnal hunters that rely on their excellent vision to spot prey in the dark. Imagine having an extra layer of protection for your eyes while still being able to hunt and fly. Isn't nature amazing? Knowing how these features help owls thrive can make us appreciate these mysterious creatures even more. Let's uncover the truth about grand military parades. These vibrant events are more than just troops marching through streets. They symbolize national pride and unity. As soldiers in crisp uniforms march to rhythmic music, the atmosphere is electric, filled with cheers from spectators waving flags. This tradition goes back centuries, and many countries host these parades during major holidays, such as Independence Day or Victory Day. Cities transform into colorful showcases, decorated with banners, flowers, and other festive adornments that create a lively environment. Each parade is unique, often featuring historical displays, military hardware, and aerial flyovers that leave crowds in awe. These grand spectacles help honor veterans and celebrate history, reminding us of the sacrifices made for freedom. Have you ever experienced the excitement of a military parade in person? Did you know Mozambique's flag features an AK-47? This unique choice symbolizes the country's struggle for independence and its ongoing commitment to defend that freedom. Adopted in 1983, the flag has 3 horizontal stripes of green, black, and yellow, with the AK-47 prominently displayed alongside a hoe and an open book. The green stripe represents the land and its fertile fields, while the black symbolizes the African continent's people and their unity. The yellow stands for the country's mineral wealth. The inclusion of the AK-47 highlights the importance of defense in Mozambique's history, particularly during the fight against colonial rule and civil conflict. It's a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by many for liberty and self-determination. The hoe symbolizes agricultural development, indicating a focus on education and progress after years of war. This flag serves not just as a national emblem, but also as a testament to resilience and hope for the future. What do you think such symbols reveal about a nation's identity? Why exactly does a leaky faucet waste so much water? A leaky faucet that drips just once every second can surprise you by wasting a whopping 2,700 gallons of water per year. That's like filling a small swimming pool with water you never even used. Imagine this, every drip adds up, and before you know it, you're sending countless gallons down the drain for no reason. Not only does this waste water, but it also impacts your water bill, making it higher than it needs to be. Plus, when we waste water, we contribute to the strain on our environment, which is already facing challenges like drought and water scarcity. So it's smart to check your faucets regularly for leaks. Fixing a simple drip can save both water and money, showing us that small actions can lead to big changes. Have you checked your faucets lately?